like I hate him when I was in training camp, but I loved him as well in the same time. I remember at one point we're in a conference in Toronto, and that is an hilarious story. After the conference, we go by the back door of a mall, and there's like I don't know if it was staged or not. I mean, I'm not aware if it was staged. I was not aware of it. So there's a camera, like I think it was TMZ or something. It was a camera that followed us. So there is kids following us. They're about to ask me to take pictures. And then I see a camera coming towards me, and then I see Michael. That's after the conference, and Michael says to me, he's like, "Don't you put your hand on me again, because then I look in his face and like, it's like, what? As you don't put my, and then he create kind of a buzz for the fight, and we start to shout at each other and kind of almost push each other, and then Jason Perillo come, boys, leave it for the fight, boys. But it's not staged, it's true. And I'm like, man, what the hell is doing there? But then after I realized it was on TMZ. There were a camera there. Then the kids who came to ask me for an autograph, they kind of get intimidating. They were like, they went back. Then I turned around and say, "It's okay, it's finished. Now you can come." And they go, they went back to their apartment. I'm like, oh God, what it is, you know. But that was probably the best promotion of the whole fight, like that particular incident. You know what I mean? I hate him and I love him the same way. Michael is kind of a guy that he's a pro at boosting the anticipation for a fight.
Hype.
You want to hate him, but you kind of love him in the same way for the human being that he is, you know?
No, he's great at talking shit, for sure.
Yeah.
That is a big thing these days. I mean, especially after Conor.
Yeah.
You know, Conor McGregor has kind of changed the sport in a lot of ways, and that shit talking is a huge factor now.
It is, but sometimes you don't know when is real, when is not, because I'm not. It's not part of my personality. And same thing at the ESPN in Boston. Same thing. We do an interview. We go back and forth, blah 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 blah, kind of almost insulting each other, so to speak. Then the UFC does everything to separate us from one of each other. Like I'm like, I don't know if it's real or not. I don't even know if he's trying to push me. I'm gonna push him back because I feel threatening.
So you don't know if it's hype or
I
if he's
don't
really
know myself
ready to fight.
because I'm not an instigator.
Right.
I don't like confrontation, but it is what it is. So I go to the bathroom in between. Who comes next to the bathroom with us? It's Michael Bisping. Then is the camera that follows us in the bathroom. We're taking a piss next to each other. We're like this. Then I turn around and see Michael Bisping. I'm like, holy shit. Then he tell the camera to F out. It's like, get out. Then the camera goes out. Then he look at me. Then he start laughing. Then I start laughing. then I told him, I say, hey, you got a Range Rover? He's like, yeah. But now he's in the garage. I'm like, yeah, you need to get rid of it because after a while it start breaking down. He's like, yeah, I know. It's like, okay, game face, see you later. How do you want to hate a guy like this? You know what I mean?
That's hilarious.
But I hate him because when we insult each other, we say real insult and real things that we think about each other, but in a way we have the respect.
Yeah.
So it's real, so that relationship that I have with Bisping was very unique. I didn't have the same relationship with Diaz, for example. Diaz, I didn't know if I meet him even in the street today, maybe he hates my guts. Like I don't know what he's gonna.
Right.
I don't know if he wanted to fight me or like.
He might really want to fight you. Like he's not a hype guy.
No, I think he takes it personal.
Yes.
I think it's a freaking sport, man. It's more to life than what it is.
Yeah.
People say, oh, fighting is no, man, fighting is not my life, man. My life is my family, man, is my friend, the people I love. This is what I do in my life, is not my life. Fighting is over, it's over. I turn around and do something else. You know what I mean? Like, is what I do in my life. It's not my life. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world, man. There's more to life than fighting.
Well, it's funny hearing that from you because you would expect to hear that from someone who isn't considered one of the greatest of all time, but you're considered one of the greatest of all time. So it would be very hard to argue your approach because it's been so successful. But people think that you have to be super obsessed.
I'm super obsessed, Joe, but that's why I become crazy. Then I stopped for 4 years. Then when I came back, I some of my circuit in the brain. Then I start to analyze myself. I'm like, why I become crazy? Why did I stop? Because I'm taking this stuff too seriously, man. You have to take it for what it is. It's a world championship fight. I was fighting Michael Bisping. After 4 years, people, oh my God. The fight are promoted on drama.
Yeah.
And like John Danaher, he says, fight are not won on drama, are on mundane things that we do every day.
Yeah.
That's how fight are won.
Yes.
How you program your cruise your cruise driver, your autopilot to win the fight. That's how you me, I see it, a fight like an autopilot, so when I prepare myself for a fight, especially for the tactical part, I program like a computer how I want to react against that specific problem, how I'm going to take care of that specific problem. The only way to program it is to do repetition. It's like you said at one point, Eddie Bravo, he said like tying up your shoes.
Yes.
Because we've been doing it so many times, you can talk to someone, the same thing.
Yes.
When I get into a fight, I analyze again and I'm fighting, and I see what pattern he does the most often. So I want to program my computer to react to that pattern that would give me the advantage into the fight. I don't know when that pattern would occur, but I want to program myself that when it occurs, I have an answer for it right away. I don't have to think about it. I don't think, I just react. And that's my problem when I used to fight, and I got a lot of criticism before. I was thinking too much. Towards the end of my career, I had so much pressure. I didn't perform as well as I was earlier. Especially my last fight before I stopped for the 4 years. I was thinking too much, overthinking, putting too much pressure. Like you said, it's too serious. You have to take it for what it is. It's only a fight. In 10 years, it sucks if you lose, but man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Don't make it bigger than what it is.